Hello friends, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Well, we got a big chapter ahead of us here. There's a lot that's going to happen in this chapter here, so why don't we just get ourselves started? Chapter 11, Blood Runs Red. Ooh. And here we are in the port town of Port Toha. We have finally arrived. We're back in Crimea, actually. Alright. Well, we're here. Welcome to Toha, Crimea's westernmost port city. What's with this place? The people are going about their business? Why aren't they worried about Daein? About the war? It's because this area is fairly isolated. Daein's army hasn't come this far, so life goes on as before. Daein's plan is to seize the capital, then slowly and steadily expand its sphere of influence until it controls everything. Surely these people have some idea of what's happening. Ignorance is a form of bliss, is it not? These people don't know what it's like to lose a war. They don't want to know. Crimea as a nation has always been blessed by peace. Perhaps this is due to the temperament of its rulers, but the country hasn't seen serious warfare for centuries. While minor skirmishes with the Kingdom of Daein have been legion, only the eastern borderlands have taken damage. And yet even I know this peace will not last. When we met Daein forces on our scouting mission, they attacked us merely for being within the Crimean border. Humans are shameless creatures that carelessly ignore any misfortune which does not befall them directly. They can, and often do, turn a blind eye to all manner of wickedness so long as it does not touch them or their kin. I hate the fact that you're correct. They will bow their heads, condemning those victims for bringing calamity upon themselves. And then they will cast their eyes toward heaven in thanks while their neighbors lay dying around them. But the war is happening here. This is their home, not someone else's. When the Daein army darkens their doorsteps, perhaps they will understand. When the peace they take for granted is shattered, and their sons and daughters slaughtered in the streets, perhaps then they will comprehend the misfortune they so long pretended not to see. I have no sympathy for them. Ouch! My goodness, the nastier the truth, the blunter he gets. Quite a delightful staff officer you have there. He has an undeniable streak of severity in him, but this? Something's bothering him, that's for sure. It's to be expected. Even I'm a bit shocked by this place. Can they truly be as placid as they appear? Soren's a very empathetic young man. The emotions of this place may have proven to be too much for him. Ignoring impending doom because you cannot prevent it? Fatalism is by nature a disheartening beast. Well, for all those born with nothing, there are those born with everything. Perhaps those who never notice the difference are the ones we should envy. What's that supposed to mean? Huh? Oh, I was talking to myself. Pay me no mind. Now then, I've got to see a man about a ship. While I'm gone, why don't you get your supplies squared away? I'm sure that the journey ahead will require a lot of packing. Ronulf, I'll go with you. No, that's alright. You should supervise the supply acquisition. You're going to be at sea for months, you know. I know that, but... What is it, Titania? She's worried about me. She doesn't want to leave a solitary laguz wandering around a Bjork city. But I thought Crimea and Gallia were allied nations. Why would a wandering laguz be any cause for concern? Well, it shouldn't be, but... Do you remember what King Kanagus told you? The friendship between Crimea and Gallia exists only between the ruling classes. It hasn't taken root in the minds of the common citizenry at all. That being said, things have improved quite a bit since King Ramon ascended to the throne. The reports of hunts and other such horrors have all but disappeared. Oh, don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got connections, see? It's not like I'll be roaming the docks begging for passage. Alright then, the job is yours. Please be careful. You too, don't mess anything up. Alright, oh, and here's our report. So we did get a lot of new faces in the last chapter, so I will be going over them briefly. No casualties, no one suffered permanent injury. Heck, we even trained quite a bit. So, for right now, actually, I'm only going to do the little bits of dialogue here. I'm actually going to move ahead the chapter once I've done that, because I want to see what my unit count will be for the chapter before I make any plans, which is a nice thing you can do with the base. The only thing you lose out on if you just skip ahead prematurely is the info conversations, which I do want. As you can see, there is a 3-star here. But why don't we just go ahead and we'll just do the conversations. Start from the top. Hey there, traveler. Do you have everything you need? If you stop by my humble shop, you'll find the best deals in town. What do you say? Interested? Yeah, that sounds great. Listen, can I ask you a question? No problem. You can ask me anything, especially if it's about my low, low prices. What did the townspeople think of Daein? You knew that they were coming. Didn't anyone think to flee Crimea? Flee? Oh, don't be absurd. But Crimea lost the war. Yeah, I know. And honestly, that doesn't really affect us common folk, you know? The truth is, we don't care who sits on the throne. To us, they're all just faceless beings who rule from on high. If they tried to raise taxes or something, you better believe we'd protest. But otherwise, I mean, take the King of Daein. He's just another man, right? If we keep working, he can keep living the high life. So it's not like he's going to treat us poorly or anything. As long as we can live our lives and have a little happiness, we aren't going to worry about it all too much. Oh, but if we were invaded by Gallia, well, that's a different story altogether. If our country were overrun by those savage beasts, who knows what could happen? Now that scares me. And Ike is just like, I've had enough. What the? Hey, wait, come back. What about my low, low prices? Now, what was that all about? Oh, yes. This chapter has some very interesting conversations, like we're about to watch with this one. Pardon me, buddy. I haven't seen you around town before. You a traveling mercenary? Yes, I suppose you could say that. Nice sword. You look like a man who knows his business. If you're looking for work, I have a proposition for you. A proposition? I run a vigilante group that helps keep our fair town safe. A strong man like you would be most welcome. Thanks, but I've got something lined up. Oh, really? Oh, that's too bad. Heading out to sea? Maybe. Cautious to the end. I like that. Well, just in case you are, I want you to have this. What's this? It's a special sword. It'll come in handy if you ever find yourself at sea. Now that you would. Really? You're giving me a sword? Are you sure? Well, there is one condition. Once you finished your job, you come back and see me. I'd like you to reconsider that vigilante position. Understood. Well, thanks again for the blade. And this is a laguz slayer. I think it went right into Ike's inventory. Yep. So, if I can just like go over that here. So, it is a laguz slaying sword. So, we fight any laguz units, it will deal effective damage. Now, that might not be immediately useful, but it will come into play eventually. So now we'll talk to Alencia. It's going to be interesting to see what a princess thinks of a common town. Princess! My Lord Ike, why are you here all by yourself? That's not very safe. I was looking at the town. I'm unfamiliar with the world outside the Imperial Villa where I was raised. This is the first time I've been able to see how other people live. Everything is so new and different to my eyes. This is a town, isn't it? There's so much energy and everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. With all the boats coming in and out of the harbor, this town's livelier than most, that's for sure. It's like nothing has happened. All the death and destruction we've seen feels like a horrible dream. Very true. Alright, hyperactive knight Kieran. What are you doing? I'm trying to regain the superb physique I lost when I was being held prisoner. Are you ready to board the ship? I was born ready! Hoo-ha! I don't need anything. Even as we speak, many of my fellow Crimeans are suffering at the hands of Daein. If I cannot rush to their aid today, then I can at least prepare myself for the day when I can. I see. Well, when you're ready, I'll let you know. Understood. Sorry to have interrupted you. My Lord Ike. What is it? You rescued and cared for Princess Alencia. You have my heartfelt thanks. For us, she is our one solitary hope. Yeah, right, enough talking. Until we make our triumphant return to Melior, all I can do is keep trading! Careful, don't pull anything. Alright, next, the Knight Brahm. What are you looking at? Oh, just this. It's sort of a good luck charm. My family gave it to me when I left home. We never had much money, so my parents gathered some stones from our farm back home and put them into this leather pouch. It's not much to look at, but it means a lot to me. Every day I take them out and talk to them like they're my family. How is everyone? I'm out here doing the best I can. Don't worry, I'll be home soon. Just stuff like that. I know it sounds foolish, but if I don't do this, I won't have the courage to fight. Don't worry about my feelings. You can laugh. Acting like this at my age? What a silly man I am. It's not silly, Brahm. You're a strong man who has decided to fight for the sake of his family. I know that your family is very proud of you. Oh, thank you, Ike. Yes, just a humble family man. And now, the silent halberdier Nephany. Well, that's that. Are you ready to go, Nephany? Ugh, Ike. What is it? No, nothing. I'm fine. Are you sure? Yeah, sure. I'm sure. You know, it's hard being a prisoner. It's physically and mentally demanding. I need to know. Can you fight? Not a problem. It's easy for you to say, but you sound like you're about to fall over. That? Aw, no, just a habit. It's just like the way I talk. Just talking. Sorry. No need to apologize. Especially not feeling ill. Everything's fine. Alright, I'll see you later. Right then. Yes. Doesn't talk too much, but she is very good with a lance. Alright, well, I'll go over the units here in a bit. I'm going to go continue the chapter here. As I said, I just want to see what my unit count will be. Yes, and this is going to be a very interesting part. We should be leaving, but looks like everyone's going to be a while yet. My Lord Ike, are you ready to go? Me? As long as I've got my sword, I'm always ready. A sword? That's it? If I've got my cape, I can sleep just about anywhere. And as for food, well, something always turns up. That's delightful. It is? Yes, very much so. Princesses. I don't think I'll ever understand them. And here we go. What's going on? Why all the excitement? My Lord Ike, there's a crowd gathering at the town entrance. That's... Attention, citizens! We've received reports of Crimean army stragglers hiding in this town. From this point forth, the Daein army will blockade all points of entry. No one comes or goes without our leave. The harbor is also closed. No ships will be allowed to sail. Ike, Daein troops of... I know. All we can do is move towards the docks and try not to be discovered. Have you seen Ranulf? Not yet. Wait, here he comes now. Ranulf, over here. Oh, things sure are heating up, aren't they? How are things on your end? Everything's set. All you need to do is sneak down to the harbor. You'll be met there by a man with a dusky pallor. His name is Nasir. Nasir is a man you can trust. I've explained your situation to him, and he's willing to help. If he can reach his ship safely, he'll take care of everything and deliver you to Begnion. Ranulf, aren't you coming too? I was planning on it, but Daein's movements have me concerned. I'll stay behind and see what's going on. And this part. This part always stuck out to me every time I've played it. As soon as she accidentally knocks the hood off and sees that Ranulf is a laguz, everything goes into panic. A subhuman! How dare you come prowling around here? Oh boy. Just getting pushed around here. Ugh. Mordecai! Ike, we must leave. What? No, we have to help Ranulf. All of this noise will attract the attention of the Daein troops. That's why we have to hurry up and... He'll be fine. Leave him. Ranulf is strong, even stronger than me. It's alright. Ranulf has no intention of defending himself. Look, he's not even changing forms. I can't just stand by and watch as he gets murdered. Ike, wait! Idiot human. Stop, get out of my way. Keep your hands off him. Who do you think you are? Why would a human want to protect some subhuman? He's a friend of this monster. I saw them talking earlier. What's that to you? Hey, the Crimean royals had subhuman companions, didn't they? Maybe you're one of those army guys the Daein troops are searching for. You there, Daein soldier! There are some suspicious folk over here. And now the fun starts. Are you mad? Your king was murdered by Daein. And now you're gonna cooperate with them? Well, I heard the king was teaming up with those subhumans. That's what got him killed. Oh boy. You people are insane. Oh yeah, and here's that vigilante from earlier. Where's the subhuman everyone's screaming about? Huzzah! The Toha vigilantes are here! Grab those guys and turn them over to the Daein army. That will prove our allegiance and gain our village favor. If you want subhumans hunted down, I'm your man. Ike! Ranulf, are you alright? Why did you come back? Because some fool was going to lay here and get beaten to death instead of defending himself. Ah, Ike, what would you have me do? Gallia and Crimea formed an alliance. I cannot jeopardize that by harming these people, no matter what ill they may bear me. Even if none of them care two figs for their own country. Even if. They're citizens of Crimea, after all. Well, I'm not Gallian, so there's no reason for me to hold anything back. Like, listen to me. I think that you and I are allies. If you attack, it's no different than if I do so myself. So, let me guess. You're telling me to avoid the Daein pursuit, leave the town vigilantes alone, get to the docks as soon as possible, find a man named Nasir, and get everyone on his boat. Is that it? Exactly. I don't care what anyone else says. I think you're pretty bright. Alright, I'll play along. But mark my words, if they attack, heads will roll. Hey, that's not going to do us any good. Titania, Soren, get everyone together. We're getting out of here. Alright. Quite a number of people here. Alright, that looks like a lot of people I can bring along. This might actually be good for me. So what's the total? 13! Ooh, I got a lot of people I can bring along this time. I'm okay with this. Alright. So now let's figure things out here. I can actually check my supports again, too. Yeah, actually I'll do that once I figure out my inventory, because I did go through a lot of this last time, but with the training that I did, so I gotta redo a few inventories here. Now this time I am definitely gonna be bringing along Leth and Mordecai, because they are good units. No matter what anyone says, they are good units, especially for this point in the game. Leth here, her unique accessory here is called the Bjork Guard. So what this statement here is only half true. What it does is it doesn't just negate damage from Bjork attacks, it only negates damage from Bjork effective attacks. So, like a laguz slayer, or in a beast laguz's case, a fire effective weapon, she would take half damage, and that can go to any laguz. So if I wanted to, I could swap it to Mordecai, and Mordecai would then take half damage in that case. Now, speaking of Mordecai, Tiger Laguz, which I find are like armor knights in a sense. Very tanky, a little slow, but they can dish out a lot of pain. As you can see here, Mordecai has the Smite ability. So if he was to use Shove, he can hit a unit forward 2 spaces, which can be very handy. Now, to our new faces here. So first we got the Armor Knight Braum, which if you need someone to do some tanking for this point in the game is pretty good. I seem to remember that Gatry was doing really good in the early game of my first few chapters, so if I am sticking with an Armor Knight and I do eventually get to Gatry again, I probably will be using Gatry. So Braum might be a filler unit for now, if anything. Now, Nephany here, she is a very interesting character as far as like starting growths, because she does have some levels on her, some decent speed, but she is only an E rank lances, so she can't even wield javelins right off the bat. So she is a unit that you will have to put some time into training. Now, most times when I've played this game, I do use Nephany, and she proves to be a very effective unit for what she does. So I might put a little bonus experience into her, see what happens. Now, she does also come with the Wrath skill, so anytime her HP is half or under, she gets a 50% boost to her critical. So if she gets low, she's going to be doing a lot of crits. Now, for a decent unit from the 3, for sure, Kieran. So he is an Axe Knight, who already has some levels on him and some good stats. And he also has the Gamble skill, which is it's not something that's always applied. It's a thing you can select. As you can see, it says you lose half of your hit rate, but you double your chance to land a crit. So if you have good hit and you have like a Killer Axe or something, like watch out, you can get some crits. But very rarely do I use the Gamble skill. Alright, I gotta do a little figuring out here. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the map. What 13 units do I want to bring along? Okay, well, I'm definitely bringing Soren, Leth, Mordecai, Oscar, Marcia. Yes, yes, and yes. Eliana comes along too. Okay. Mia was good. She might be... I might use her for some more axe-heavy chapters later. Okay, I don't think I have a need for Rolf this chapter. I'm gonna bring Kieran along. What kind of... We'll get to this area in a bit, but there are a few sword units. What's their regular damage? 20? Ooh, that is a fair bit of damage. Speed of 12. We are going to choose units. What is Brahm's speed? Speed of 7, but a defense of 13. Might have to do a few bonus level experiences. Well, they could tank the sword myrmidons, anyways. Okay. Alright, the sword calves aren't too strong. Yes, here's our boss here, Makoya. So, very well equipped for battling laguz, and also has a bow. So we will have to deal with him eventually. Alright, we are going to go back here. I think I'm going to try to make Nephany work. I'm going to bring along Riss as an extra staff, just in case. Okay, so we're going to go back to the base. How much experience do I have? 397. That's not a ton. Admittedly, I've been a little spendy with my bonus experience, so I need to figure out how this works. Alright, I'm gonna give the fighter band to Nephany, and we're gonna see what happens with 2 levels of experience. So here we go. Put a little extra in, see what we get. Oof! An actual 0 level up. I think that's a sign. That's a sign I'm putting more bonus experience in and seeing what happens. I can't believe I got a 0. And then I only got that. Oh boy. Alright. Should I bring Volk along? Volk might actually... Well, Volk has knives, and knives suck. I'm gonna... Okay, I promise this is not a bit. I did want to see that work, and it just failed spectacularly. Maybe I should bring Volk along. Anyone got any, like, duplicated items? Because, remember, thieves can steal weapons in this game as long as the weight of the weapon does not exceed Volk's strength. Yes, and I'll get to him in just a second. Okay, so there's actually not much of a point into bringing, Volk along. Maybe I should bring Mia along. You know what? I'm sorry, Nephany. This time, I might have to wait for more bonus experience, but I think Mia will actually benefit me better here. We'll see anyways. There is a fair number of lance units right off the bat. I still can't believe I got a 0 on that. Okay, back to the outfit. I don't need... Yeah, I should be fine with just the Regal Sword. You're a C rank. Can I get C rank staves? I cannot. What can I get at the armory? I can get hand axes if I want them. That's good. Yeah, we'll go here. Yeah, I definitely need a few more hand axes, so we'll send a few to the convoy. Got a lot of gold, which is great. This game actually does do a really good job of making sure you have gold. Okay. Next. Okay, weaponry, you're fine. You can do steel lance if you wanted to. I'm gonna bump that up to iron just for now. Oops. I can actually put that onto Marcia. Javelin's fresh, so that's fine. I will get a few new vulneries here soon. Oscar's doing okay. You need some fresh weapons. I'm going to keep the hammer. That should do for that at least. And I didn't get anything else special there. So that should do for this chapter. Ileana's fine. We did get the Master Seal last chapter. So any unit that is level 10 base class or above can use it. And they'll instantly go to their promoted class. Cool thing with this game is if any unit gets to level... Oops, that's manage experience. I keep forgetting I do that here. If any unit gets to level 20 in their base class, they can continue leveling one more, and that will let them instantly promote. So there are only 3 Master Seals in this game, but every single unit in this game can promote if they get experience enough. Okay. And they got the Armor Slayer. Heh. I am so sorry, Nephany. I wanted to make you work. We did get some good stuff in the last chapter. Anyways. Let me check the lances again. I thought I saw something there. Was that the... Oh, that was a steel lance. Nothing for it at the moment. Maybe I'll let Marcia have it? Yeah, maybe I'll let Marcia have this one. Okay, now I gotta buy... I want to buy a few vulneries. Oops. Oscar's good, you're good. Kieran needs one. Leth will need one. Soren's good. Mordecai needs one. Rissa's fine. And she could use another one. Alright, everyone good? Okay. Alright, we'll take that off you. Let's get some bands going here. Who needs what? You know, it's been a while. I'm gonna let Ike have that for now. And why not? We'll let you have a priest band. And I'm gonna give Kieran here the Pegasus band. There we go. Alright. Hopefully that'll work. And I only have Miracle and Counter, so skills I don't typically use. Well, Miracle I'll probably find a use for. Okay. So, thing with this chapter. The objective is not a seize, it is an arrive. So, if any unit can get to this point and click arrive, you win the chapter. We do have multiple paths we can go, but we have soldier units, and then we have vigilante units, which, as you can see, the vigilante units are very, very weak, like compared to the actual standard enemies. So there is a thing you can do where if you spare the vigilantes and don't kill them, you will get bonus experience. Now, speaking from a personal taste, I don't think there's a single playthrough where I've ever done that, and that's not going to change anytime soon. Because I want just to get through this chapter, and usually I use them as a bit like early training fodder. But up here, we do have this interesting face here, Zahark. We will hear a little bit more out of him in a little bit. He is a fairly good unit, and I especially like the story of Zahark in this game, if anyone ever goes through the supports. So we will be talking to him in a little bit. Okay, oops. We'll do that. You know what, Marcia, we'll do this. You come over here. What do we got here? That is a lance. Okay, I'm definitely gonna want Titania to do some work up here. Mia, we'll have you down here then. Okay, we're gonna try this. I know the difficulty of this game is really starting to pick up now, so we're gonna see if this works. So I've saved. Let's begin the fight. Listen to me. Do not let a single Crimean soldier escape our grasp. Sweep the entire town. Arrest anyone suspicious. General Makoya. Sir, there's a group of vigilantes who want to help us. What shall I tell them? Very well. Let them do as they please. Yes, sir. Oh, look at this. If anyone remembers from the early chapters, we have a familiar face here. Pardon me, are you the commander of these forces? I am. And who are you? I'm captain of the boat you see moored here. My name is Nasir. I stopped by to accomplish some brief piece of business, but your soldiers are now preventing me from setting sail. I need to leave this place. I apologize for the inconvenience. However, we are trying to stop some Crimean soldiers from escaping. To that end, we need the cooperation of all citizens, ship captains included. My ship is a simple merchant vessel, sailing under the flag of the Begnion Empire. If I present such documentation, surely I will prove it has no ties whatsoever with Crimea. Under Daein rule, such Begnion papers are nothing more than fish wrap. Yet, you called yourself Nasir, correct? Protest too loudly, Nasir, and we may think you are a Crimean sympathizer. If that were to happen, who knows what unfortunate fate might befall your simple merchant ship. I see. So be it. You there, soldier. Sir? Strengthen the watch on this ship. That man is up to something, I can feel it. No matter what happens, that ship must not be allowed to set sail. Burn her and sink her first. Alright. And then, here's an interesting bit. Now then, where is our special guest? I'm right here, General Makoya. Oh, Sir Black Knight. I hope I didn't keep you waiting. No, I just arrived. Let us proceed. I would hear your report. There are no problems whatsoever. I've nothing to report, save the tedium of it all. The farther west we travel, the weaker the Crimean fighting spirit becomes. Each town displays less and less resistance. Now they literally throw the wide... Oh my goodness, I think I was reading that and it was like all the words messed around. Now they literally throw wide the gates at the first sign of our approach. With duty as humdrum as this, I worry that my troops may become sloppy and lose their edge. As a fellow warrior, I can sympathize with your plight. I thank you for your understanding. This town was not scheduled for subjugation until much later. Tell me, why are you here now? Yes, as to that, mere days ago, a castle that held Crimean prisoners of war was attacked and the captives freed. The perpetrators were Crimean soldiers accompanied by subhumans. According to our intelligence reports, their trail led here. I see. The Princess of Crimea is said to have fled to Gallia. If we can capture this band, we may gain information on her location. Do you require my assistance? I thank you for the generous offer. However, if you were to enter the fray, it would be over in a twinkling. My men are starved for combat. I would beg your restraint so they may be allowed some entertainment. As you will. The field is yours. Turn your soldiers loose, and may their blades run red with glory. Your graciousness is greatly appreciated. Yes, I do promise the talking will be over soon. And now he transforms. Good luck, Ike. You'll be fine. As for me, I think I'll play a little game of cat and mouse with these Daein fools. Ha ha! The Gallian subhuman, after him. Everyone, move out to the harbor. Try to avoid conflict with the local vigilante group if you can, but I know that's going to be impossible. Let's go. Alright. Transformation begins. Now, Leth is someone who transforms automatically at the start because her transform gauge is next to full. Mordecai will take a few turns, but thankfully he's got some defense, so he can tank a few hits and then be fine. Okay, now, what's my turn one? Maybe I should try to see if I can't take care of some of these soldiers first. Well, that's good. You've got some speed on you. Let's go. Soren, bring you over here. Now, I did bring Soren along last time because I did want to train Ileana, but thankfully Soren has been doing well. So I'll keep this up. And we get a level up. Please don't be a 0. That's a good level. I'm okay with that one. Okay, now, Ike. As you can see, we got wyverns over here, too. There's a lot that happens in this chapter. Probably would be better if I had you finish. So let's go Ileana. Nicely done. Oh, and a level up too. Let's go. Ah, I think my luck is just on the low side today. Alright, Ike. Probably could have used Iron Sword, but didn't want to chance it. And or I was too quick. Okay. We're doing fine there. What can Marcia do? Can I double? I can double. Let's go for it. Bad, and we got Kanto. Alright. I'm gonna have Oscar come down here, because I need that extra bit of punch. Like that. Boyd, you can come in and do the finisher. Although, in fairness, I think I could have just had Boyd do the first hit. If I have to restart, I'll remember that. Now, let's see. I can go here, and I think I should be fine. I can stick with the steel sword, right? Right, they're the vigilantes. These ones are going to not be a problem. It's the Myrmidon. Otherwise, that's going to be the problem. Alright, so Titania, I'm going to have you come up here and just blockade this village. Because if I noticed there were thieves, and they will come to burn the villages much like brigands. And this one started pretty dang close, so Titania's going to be the blocker there. Alright. Mordecai, I'm going to have you come up here. Because I can tank a few hits. Leth, you come down here and just finish this off. There we go. Now. Yeah, I think the only one who needed healing was Marcia. So take care of that now. And Mist, you just wait up here. Oh yes, here we go. Hey, are there really subhumans about? Oh yeah, no mistake about it. And they'll as soon kill you as look at you. Where are they? They're over there. Cunning beasts. We're just about to start flushing them out of hiding. I see. If you find one, be sure to give me a call. I like that guy. He came to our little town just for the chance to hunt subhumans. Dodge. You're coming down this way. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Oh, I should have used the javelin. Or a hand axe. I should have put the hand axe on. Grr. Although I probably needed the steel axe for the damage. Nice. Now this will help build the transform gauge a little bit, so I'm okay with this. And Vantage at its finest. And now we got the Knights. Bulky Knights. Now in that situation, it would have been good to have the hammer. But I can't win them all. Although, you are taking a little bit more damage than I would like, Titania. Alright, there's the calves. Thankfully, they cannot engage this turn. Alright, not enough. Nice dodge, though. Alright, and... Ooh, nice dodge too. Okay, okay, Mia, you're doing great. Alright, what's your deal? Alright, so I might have an extra... If I've got this right, this thief looks like he's heading down to this one. And this thief was coming over here. So I'm gonna visit this village here. Oh my gosh, are you really fighting Daein? Oh, that's so brave! We've heard so many rumors about Crimea's defeat. That's why everyone in town acts like they do. No one has the courage to stand up to those fierce Daein forces. Everyone believes that if they just cooperate, life here will go on as it always has. Please, take this magic scroll. It was my brother's. He was murdered by the Daein army. Fight for him, too. Elwind. There we go. The next strength of Wind Tome. Alright. You could. And if you could, the other could as well. Okay. Gonna plan this out a little bit here. Okay, well, it did bump up his gauge. Is a good thing. Ike? Yeah, just take care of these vigilantes. I know I could be getting bonus experience out of this, but I'm sorry, this one's also personal. I need to keep you open. Soren, come on up. Hey, wind level up. Nice. C rank. Okay. Now, here's an interesting thing, and this is why I like Zahark's character. As you could clearly tell, he was like, oh, I want to hunt subhumans. I want to hunt subhumans. What would happen if we brought a laguz up to him? Let's find out. Ugh. Flee. You're Crimean. I cannot fight you. Hold on, please. I'm not an enemy to laguz. Laguz? How do you... I joined this vigilante group because I knew it would afford me a chance to help you flee. Listen, I'll distract the townspeople. While they're worried about me, you can make good your escape. I cannot trust the word of a human. I see. Well, if I cut down these vigilantes, will you believe me? Huh? 1, 2, all of them? How many do you want? Just give me the word and I'll start cutting. Quiet! Why would you? I want to help you. That's all. I see. You're not an enemy. That much I'll believe. Thank you. Now, you must hurry away from this place. No, I cannot flee. I have friends with whom I must board a ship. I can only imagine how hard it was for Leth to say that. Will you not desist? It's much too dangerous. The vigilantes and Daeins want nothing more than to kill laguz. I'm not leaving. I see. If that's your stance, then I have no choice. I will join your group. Don't be ridiculous. What's your name? I am Leth, but... That's a good name. That's besides the point. I am Zahark. Well met, Leth. Whoops, I don't think we have time for formal introductions. Let's hurry. Hold it. I've not agreed to this. So that is Zahark's bit. He is a laguz sympathizer. So he actually has a very interesting backstory, and I'm not going to talk about it too much because anyone who wants to play this game, look into Zahark's supports, and you will learn the story. Now, as far as Zahark goes, he is a Myrmidon, and as is typical for most Fire Emblems, you tend to get one Myrmidon that has a killing edge in their starting inventory. Might as well use it. Ooh, Zahark coming in strong. Okay, nicely done. All right, Mordecai, you come up here. Might as well let that be the main force then. Okay, so I've got a chance to get some things here. Alright, Mist, I'm gonna have you heal Titania, because you needed it. I'm certain Titania could survive another round, but I think she definitely needed that. Marcia, you come with me. I can't really get too many faces nearby yet. Alright, you can get in here for a potential swing. I like that. Let's go with it. 1 dodge, 2 dodge. Okay. Worth a shot. Now, Mia, I'm gonna have you come down here because this is the easier target. And Oscar, I'll let you handle this one. Alright, so we just have to deal with 1 Cavalier on this side, which, that's not bad. Alright, Soren's going that way. Eliana, you come with me. And should I bring Riss along this way just in case? Honestly, it's kind of a powerhouse stack there. I'm gonna keep Riss down here. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Alright, Well, there are staff wielders here, so no surprise the knights are going to get some recovery. Gonna go around and fight Boyd. Your funeral. Ooh, not fast enough to double. Okay. Alright, as expected. But again, this does help Mordecai get transform gauge. Ooh, you dodge. You are a tough opponent. I will remember this. Alright. Well, that's pretty good. We took care of at least the more forward offense. Alright, Thief gonna go keep doing thief things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, if I do not visit that village, that thief is going to get that. So I'll have to factor that. You have, I'm assuming... Oh, no, you got both wind and fire. Alright, is there any... Okay, I could do Marcia here. Iron Lance would be able to take care of this. Ooh, and a dodge. And a level. Here we go. Alright, well, I'll take speed. We'll go down here for the moment. Your speed is 12. Okay, so I wouldn't have to worry about any, like, stealing shenanigans that I'm not aware of. Say, aren't you? You are! You're one of those Crimeans that the Daein soldiers are after, aren't you? Go on, get moving. I'll pretend I didn't see anything. Don't worry, just go. Wait a second, here. Take this with you. So we do have some people in this town that are like, hey, wait a second, we should not just give in to the Daein soldiers. So, at least if they were out here and the other townsfolk were within their houses, maybe it would have been different. Okay. So here's how it would work with Gamble. If I selected this, like my hit rate goes down and my crit rate goes all the way up to a measly 4. So it's really beneficial with killer weapons, but other than that, it's not gonna do you too well. Alright, let's go with this. Nice! The family critical comes through. Alright, back you up. You need some. Titania would appreciate a bit more. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, that's quick enough. And you know what? The thief barely has anything. Let's just do this. Chink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll just go down here. Titania, I want you back here. Gotta keep training Mist. Go. Chris, you come down here. Oh, yes, you have the ward staff. Actually, I think Mist could very well use that right now to her advantage. Alright, now back up here in the easier part. Good if... Yes. So here is the power of Smite. Boom! Now Ike is right up in the action. Not enough. Can I get a support boost on that? Yeah, no way that wouldn't be doubling. But we'll let Ike get up in here anyways. Oh, good. Regal Sword can do it. Let's go. Alright. Level up 14. Got strength. Nice. And speed. Even better. Could use defense, though. Okay. Now, another thing to note. Because the village does not like laguz that much, don't let a laguz visit any village in this chapter. You will not get the item. Okay, so they still want some healing, which is fine. Keeps them there. But I knew this was going to happen. Oh, and now they're moving. All right. 1 and 2. And you're going down. Interesting. All right, so you're trying for the other village now. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, and Mordecai is finally ready to strike. All right. Well, since I don't really need Mordecai to go into combat per se, do some more shove shenanigans here. Let's see what Ike can do. Okay, that would hurt. Let's go for it. Well, took out the enemy. I wish that crit was first, though. But that's what vulneraries are for. Can I get the village visited? What's that? Thieves are taking advantage of the commotion and to sack our little town. We must close the front gate. Thanks for the help. Oh, I almost forgot. Please, take this as a token of thanks. Go on, take it. Now we get the Killer Lance. All right, getting a lot of killer weapons this time. Okay. Now then, back down here at Ground Zero, where all the fighting seems to be. Now then, who would need it? Because I'm in a good situation here. Okay, that knight will still take a hot minute. Kieran can wield a hammer. I'll wait for that one, though. Yeah, we'll take care of the wind mage here. That way Marcia can tackle the fire mage. Oh, look at that. Boyd, you are doing decent. I like that. Now he's got so much strength that only the poleaxe weighs him down. Alright, Marcia, how will this work? Iron Lance do it? Iron Lance can do it. Nicely done. And now all the healing practice. Since I don't have a threat at the moment, I will let you have the hammer, Kieran. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Do that. Mia. I was about to say Marcia, but Mia. Come up here. Oscar, you can slowly start to come up here. You know what? Now that Mist can use C-rank stabs, we're gonna go with that. Alright. I'll let everyone regroup up here before I move. And just so you know, if you think the gimmicks of the chapter are over, they are far from over. Good, I didn't get way down enough to get doubled. I was a little scared there for a second. Alright. Calves are swinging up. Yes, here's the next gimmick. And another interesting character, too. Actually, another series of interesting characters. Commander Har, awake! This is no time to be sleeping. A subhuman has been spotted. Come, let us join the thrill of the hunt. Let's not. Even if we don't lift a finger, Makoya's pups will take care of everything. Battle glory awaits! Would you allow others to steal this chance from beneath your very nose? Go entertain yourself, will you? Fight a soldier, or lance a peasant, or what you will. But for the love of flying, stop interrupting my sleep. Oh, you're such a... The fighting? Wake me when it's done. That's it, I'm going by myself. Oh, what? Jill, hold a moment. Yes, have you changed your mind? You'll wait here with the rest of us. We don't move unless we're attacked. That's the word from the top. Ugh. So a very eager Daein soldier, Jill here. We will see more of her in a little while. But as Har over there said, this unit of wyverns will not move unless we are within their danger radius. As you can see, we have been moving this way up, so no issue. Now then. almost want to just back up a little bit here. You know, not advance too fast. We'll use this vulnerary here. Like just that little bit extra health, just in case. So Hark, I know you can fight, so we'll bring that up there. And Mordecai, you can definitely smack someone with that claw. So we're gonna go up here. So we're safe at this part. All right, down here, what was the damage? That was a lot. Ugh. Okay, I would die. Play is attack and maybe a crit. Ooh, you actually dodged. All right, nice part is moves me right back up. Right now, on the other side though, I have an armor slayer that barely does anything. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have, yeah, you don't have a ranged weapon. Mist, I want you to heal Boyd. And you know, it just dawned on me, I completely forgot to do any of the supports for this chapter. So, next chapter. Oops. Alright. Get you all healed up. Get Ileana closer to the action. Now, on the flip side, Mia could Armor Slayer this Armor Knight. Should be fine. And Oscar, you stay there. Chances are that Knight is going to attack Oscar. So we'll go with that. Oh, and of course you go for heals. Of course. Sometimes the best laid plans just don't work. Yep, saw that one coming. Nice dodge, though. Okay, yep, saw that one coming. Oh, thank goodness, that's just enough to have the other one tank it. If there is one thing that I am very notorious for doing, it's just assuming I'll survive. On the flip side, though, you made that one survive, and I'm okay with this. Okay. That got a little close. Ike, you will take out this one. Alright, Mordecai, you can do some move. I can rescue Soren. This is kind of funny. I'm actually going to do that. We will just start bringing some units down here. I'm going to just take this little shortcut. And we're gonna come back down here and just kind of try to rejoin the main group. As you can see, I can kind of just hop over this tile here and I'd be fine. Right. And I can take this thief out. At least Mia got to sword attack something. Hey, strength. I like that. All right. Now, up here... Hey, guess what Armor Knights are weak to? Magic! Okay, and... yeah, why not? Kieran's got health now, so I can actually take care of the Armor Knight without any issue. Right. Move everyone up just a little bit. Now, if you think the gimmicks of the chapter are over, there's still more that's going to happen. So I do have to be careful. Just in case, down here. Why don't we do this? Mia, come on up. And good, you're going upwards. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, well, we're gonna just speed everyone along down here. Alright, one armor knight that's been pre-damaged. Sounds like a job for my mage! Alright, and then... Good, this will be a KO. Alright, and a level. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, Kieran, where's your luck at? Not bad. Do a heal up here. And now I need to check something here. Good. Well out of range. Because in case you can't figure out why from what I just did, the boss's danger radius is the trigger for the next big thing that happens in this chapter. So we'll just keep you down here. Well, maybe the priest there will want a route of escape. I'll let the priest have a chance to escape, just like that. Okay. Yes, keep on moving. And danger radius says still fine. Alright, Marcia, you get the attack. Alright, now everyone will just wait there for a moment. Look at that movement. So good. Okay, well, we can actually do that. Ooh, and then I can shove Zahark. That works. Ha! Alright. Might be delaying myself a little bit here, but this really is just in case. And you were carrying Ike, who needed a heal. So we will drop... Oh yeah, your transform gauge is just about out, so... you won't be doing any fighting. I might be able to have usage of Smite. Zahark gets movement. One more turn, I think, would do it. Here we go. Yeah, I want to get you in range. Alright. Makoya. Yeah, let's go here. Do that. Drop you here. That's a safe spot. You're just about ready to fight, actually, so we'll keep you there. Bring you up there. Beatable. You go there. Alright. I think that'll do for the turn. So let's go. As you can tell, the boss was not on the arrive point, so the boss is actually a, unit you can spare. They're not fleeing. They're actually headed this way. It appears that we have underestimated the courage of our foe. Okay, good hit to start. Ooh, nice. Okay. Now, something very interesting is going to happen soon. But I can do... Ooh, do I want Ike to have this one? I think I should let Ike have this one. Ooh, I can, not a lot of strength on this one, but, Zahar, can you do a few hits? Okay, good. Even if a crit, that won't be a kill. Let's do it. Unless his skill activates. I totally forgot about that one. Well, good job, Zahark. Oh, I missed that one. And look at that. He gets a good level up for his trouble. Oh, okay. So I totally forgot about this one. Zahark also comes with a skill of his own, and it's Adept. The same as Soren. Wow. Okay. That is unlucky good math. Alright. Let's get back to the action here for just a bit. So that is 2 Cavaliers up there. I think I will be fine if I do a little barricade here. Zahark, you needed a heal, so that is prime opportunity for Smite! And I can heal you again on the next turn. Alright, up we go. Yeah, I don't think any of them would be bow knights, so I think flyers are safe. I'll even put you here. Oscar gets an avoid boost. Okay, so... You remember how I said there was still a gimmick to this chapter? This! All these men, and they're still having problems? Did I make a miscalculation? Ah, it's him! So... Oh, actually, I'll wait until these units have attacked. Ow. Made a little wall. I should try to change that. Not bad. Kieran can clear that out on the next turn. So, as you can see, we have our well-armored friend here, the Black Knight. And with stats like that, no one in our army can take this guy down. Heck, we couldn't even take this guy down even if we were at max stats, but that's a different story. And, as you can tell there, the Black Knight moves. So, the final gimmick of this that basically says, get your butt down to the pier. The Black Knight is going to wander the map. Spots any one of your army, he'll go to attack, and there is a 100% chance that unit is going to die. The trigger for spawning the Black Knight is when you first engage with Makoya on a player phase turn, I think. Or at the end of your player phase turn after you have attacked Makoya, I think. Yeah, that's how it was. So, if you didn't know about that, I can guarantee anyone on a first playthrough would be surprised by that and probably would have lost a unit. Because I knew about that, I was a little bit more ahead of the game. But yes, the Black Knight, even though it shows a movement of 6, will only move 3 spaces a turn. There is at least a little mercy. Any of your regular units can outrun the Black Knight. I'm not sure except for Armor Knights, but that's a whole other tale. I do have enough time. I'm gonna let someone try to do an attack on the Priest. Oh, Marcia can just fly over the whole thing. I'm okay with this. And you don't have anyone to heal you now. Haha! Alright, more heals. Okay, that works. Alright, where can Mordecai go? Okay, I guess we'll just do that, then we'll do this. Might be a good shove chain here in a little bit. See what happens. Alright. So we do just have a generic armor knight on the arrive point that we have to take care of. And then we have this knight. Help. Well, again, it's not the worst for the moment. I've got like 4 or 5 turns before it would really become a problem. Alright, another level up for Marcia. She's doing great. Good in my books. Alright, now then. You have the hammer. Here's what we'll do. Smite Mist over. That's that's the really good thing if you understand the shove mechanic. It basically is a let's give our units extra movement if you align them properly. So it rewards good use and planning. So that's why I really like it. Okay. So let's try... Oh, you can get a level up too. Do I want to give it to Soren or do I want to give it to Ike? Ike will have plenty of chances to level up. Soren's a little more difficult. Let's let Soren have the experience for this one. So look, like Soren's movement is 5, but now I've just made it 7. Now I've just made it 8. And then Soren can get over here and we can do some combat. Probably could have done the wind tome, but c'est la vie. And there we go. Our way is freed. Now, I guess we could, if we wanted to, fight these wyverns down here, or we could attempt to not win against the Black Knight, but it's time we get out of here. The whole point of the map was to get out of here. We are doing just that. And I was like, ugh, if only my movement speed was like 6. The mercenaries boarded the ship safely. Now, how to proceed? Ranulf, what are you doing? You're not impeding that ship. I won't allow it. One of Gallia's beast warriors. I met you once before. Yes, at the castle near the Sea of Trees. From where I'm standing, we've actually met twice. Oh? I saw you that night, standing in the light of the full moon, the night you murdered Sir Grail. Ha ha! So you were the one traveling with the Beast King, huh? Interesting. By measuring his aid's strength, I will naturally learn more of the King's true power. Hate to tell you this, but my king is not to be measured against the likes of me. He is far beyond that. All the better. Now then, let us begin. And, the cool part, they do actually show this fight. Not that it's much, but it does show it. So, no damage from Ranulf, and crit. But enough to survive. Ugh, why? Why do my attacks do nothing? You fight impressively. However, you are no match for me. What is this long-distance healing? Who has a physic staff? Can I have one? Huh? Hmm? And here's that familiar face from back at the prison. Rise. Leave this to me. You were one of the prisoners. This knight will not raise his hand to me. Correct? Go now, quickly. If you insist, I'll give you proper thanks when next we meet. So look at that. Someone can tame the Black Knight. Commander Har, let us pursue the enemy ship. They're friends of the subhumans. We cannot allow them to escape. Oh, that was a good nap. Well, looks like the fighting's over. Form up. It's time to withdraw. Commander! Listen to me, Jill. We're scheduled to return home tomorrow. If you were injured in a place like this, your Lord Father would not be pleased. It's because of my father that I must not return home empty-handed. I must have something to show him. Please, simmer down, girl. The Black Knight has ordered us to withdraw. Would you ignore his word? That would be suicide. Correct. Now let's move out. Ugh. My Lord Black Knight, a ship is departing. If we ready our own ship and set sail without delay, we can overtake it immediately. Oh. Listen to me, Daein General. You will withdraw from this place. I will not allow you to pursue that ship. Who are you supposed to be, fool? You've no idea who you're speaking to, do you? Gather your men. Withdraw. Yet I will not repeat myself. Do it now. Yes, at once. Oh yeah, and then there's this scene here. I'm gonna ask just a question to anyone watching. Tell me what you think. And tell me what you think of this scene here. What's your opinion on it anyway? Are you sure that's true? Yes, you can ask these two for more details. The two of us, we're here representing the townsfolk. You say that a green-haired lass boarded that ship. Yes, she had a very noble bearing about her, and she was beautiful. Her name was Ellen, they called her something like that. It's true, Princess Alencia. My luck has changed. All of us, all the townsfolk, are ready to cooperate in any way we can. If you would keep that in mind, believe me, I understand your loyalty. Well then. You there, come here. Yes, sir, right here. Get these two worms out of here. Find the hardest physical labor in this town and get these fools started. Work them from dusk till dawn without stopping. Work them until they can no longer move. You got that? Yes, sir. But that's... Why? Why would you... Stop your whining. How else am I to reward worms vile enough to sell their own princess to the enemy? Enjoy your payment, you greedy dastards. Our own princess? That's not... It can't be... It can't. No. Alright, is that... Are we gonna get... Oh, still more to come. I'm gonna talk about that scene in a little bit. My Lord Ike, how wonderful. I didn't think you were gonna make it. I'm sorry to have worried you. Oh no, I'm just happy to see you well. So very happy. I doubt the enemy will pursue me this far. A warrior such as you? Wounded? Did a Bjork give you that bruise? Master Gifka? Ugh. The king told me to come and check on you. Don't move. You're plenty banged up, but nothing appears to be broken. There's one among the Daein army whose power is overwhelming. To move with such speed with all that armor, I tell you, it's not right. And now the king's forced to use you, his shadow warrior, to check up on me? Our ministers are as obstinate as ever. No matter what happens, they will not approve of an alliance with the Bjork. Nothing to be done about that. Every one of the older retainers has memories of laguz subordination. Even the king. If Princess Alencia were not King Ramon's orphan, I doubt he would be willing to aid her. Perhaps you're right. At any rate, the princess and the others are now safely at sea. And the watchdog? No signs of carelessness, I presume? Of course not. Even the elders will bend their ears to hear what that one says. That one is special, after all. And how do you see this? Princess Alencia's drive for the reconstruction of Crimea. Does she have a chance? Who can say? Which way the wheel turns depends on Ike and his mercenaries. Success and failure are but a hair removed. So this company, which has done nothing but flee, controls the fate of the kingdom? That's a dangerous gamble, isn't it? All gambles are dangerous, Master Gifka. But no mistake about it, Daein's next target is Gallia. We have to go home and prepare. And still going, my goodness. I forgot how much talking there was in this chapter. Princess Crimea. Did she board the ship to Begnion with the remainder of Gawain's mercenaries? Yes. The hindrance that was Gawain is dead. The location of the medallion will soon be known. Has our worm worked itself into the group? It appears that our worm has been accepted as a trusted member of the company. All is going as planned. Now, we let them swim as they please. There is one thing. I met someone unexpected at the harbor. Who? The Prime Minister of the Begnion Empire. What? Is that true? If he is nosing about, we must not make any mistakes. Did he give any indication he had caught onto our plans? That, I do not know. He did tell me to deliver a message to you. Overreaching ambition invites disaster. Ha! Nonsense. Our only concern is the Princess of Crimea and the medallion. We must wait and watch until such time as we can strike. In the interim, I want you to take charge of the invasion of Gallia. Be smart. You must not allow Gallia to bring their full might to bear. Understood? As you will. And there we go. I was just thinking to myself, how long is it going to take to get to this bonus experience portion of the chapter? Okay, well, I mean, I could have cleared that a few turns earlier, but either way, got a little bit for my trouble, and that's okay. I mean, my units are still doing pretty good. Now, that one bit at the start of the chapter, or not the start of the chapter, the end of the chapter, so that one bit with the unit Norris, I think the name was, I'm... I don't know why it is. Like this is just my opinion, but it's maybe just my personality or something like that. But the fact that I feel like those two villagers got what they deserved. Like, I know they knew nothing about Princess Alincia and whatnot, and that's all part of the story. But it's like, well, you just sold your own princess to the enemy. Should I really feel sorry for this kind of deal? You know, I don't know. It's just the way my brain thinks about that. Like, I know it shouldn't be right because, you know, like, you should be all in favor of Crimea because it's main character's homeland. But I guess that just part of the story makes me go, did you get what you deserved for that kind of thing? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm interested to know what you think. But anyways, that ends this ridiculously long chapter of the playthrough. There was way too much talking in that one. I swear, I did not remember half of those conversations. But anyways, that's going to call it for today's episode. We will have an episode at sea on the next one, so hopefully you brought your water gear. And hopefully you will look forward to the next episode. So until then, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.